is the national president of CETAG. He joins us on the line to tell us exactly what they agreed on and what the conditions are. Hello, good evening, sir. Welcome to Eyewitness News. So, what did the agreement say, and what conditions are you waiting to be met before you totally call off the strike?
Good evening, sir, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity. And let me wish all people who are listening to you and watching you well. What happened yesterday at the ministry was affirmation and the confirmation of our earlier discussion with the office of the Vice President. Indeed, CETAG members have been trampled upon for so long, and we got to a point where we could not trust any agency, any of the assigns of, government. And we're prepared to push it up to only where God knows. But for the respect that we have for the office of the Vice President, when they met us, the meeting occasioned by Honorable Fred Oware, the senior advisor to the Vice President, Honorable Baumia, His Excellency Baumia, promising that they were going to, one, see to the fact that the migration which has been started will not be something in a flash. It's something that will follow through to the logical conclusion and will happen within the timelines. And that too, the frozen salaries of CETAG members, July will be paid alongside that of August, and that all year-round compensation will also be paid, in August, and that the top-up for the book and research allowance, which they've started paying, they will expedite action, and then by the end of August, everything would have been paid, and those that even have gift-miss challenges with, they'll resolve and pay it immediately after August, and that when eventually the migration is done, by October or by September, we'll be in the position to come back to the table for roadmap that will lead to payment of the accruing arrears from January 2023, when the arbitral award said that things should have taken retrospective effect. When you look at all these things, then we thought we just had to give the office of the Vice President that respect and benefit of the doubt. So we needed the technocrats who were going to implement all of those things to, confirm those things and show us evidence, particularly with the migration, where they wanted to see it in the system, what they were doing, to see that indeed what they have talked about were really happening. We got satisfied that all those things were happening. So in view of that, Council of the Association met this morning and unanimously agreed that we have to call off the action and reference the Vice President, so that if by October we don't see all these things, getting actualized, then we will not be blamed for anything untoward that happens again. So that's why we have, taken this decision.
Right, very well. So what then happens to the students? They've lost time. How do we work to recover the lost time?
I thought you were going to ask us how we've been able to manage our lives, people who are on retirement, tutors who ought to have benefited from this arrangement have been denied from 2023, May 2nd, when the thing came up to this time. People are paid to take administrative decisions. That is entirely the decision of the principal. And we must say that, like what the Minister of Employment and Labour Relations Minister said, Honorable Bafwewa, it should be a dialogue, kind of conversation. And Penkoff has shown that they are prepared to do that. So it won't be one of imposition. Well, some time ago when it happened, we were compared to teach up to 9 p.m., 10 p.m., where we'll start teaching the following day, 5 states. We're not prepared to go along that tangent. We'll teach normally, because it was no true fault of ours. Since the institution of Ghana and the National Labour Commission, it's on record, but ours is the only legal strike that Ghana has seen where we've gone on strike for 2 solid months. The National Labour Commission has not been able to pronounce it illegal. They have failed in their attempt to secure court injunction to stop us and all of that. So we did not fault in any way. So if we are looking at Ghana in the face to say that we've called it off, there is no way anybody should impose anything that will, put our health and what have you under pressure. We are open to discussions and options so that we offer suggestions as to the way forward.
Very well. Thank you so much, Prince Ohemi Hima, President of CETAG, for speaking to us tonight on Eyewitness News. They've called off their strike, and they are hoping that government will meet their side of the bargain.